This is Ryan Elliott for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm here with British and Commonwealth champion Akeem Ennis Brown today. Akeem, first and foremost, how are you?
I'm good, my man. I'm good. How are you, my bro?
I'm good, thank you for asking. Now let's talk about you. You've got the hardware here. You can see the British and the Commonwealth title, August 28th, back in the ring. After all the frustrations of the injury and waiting for the second day, how does it feel? It's almost here now.
Oh, man. It's a bit like Christmas, you know. I'm excited to be able to get out there, finally back at the ring. Coming to nearly a year at the ring, so can't wait to get out there, man, and put on a show in Birmingham in front of all these great people, you know. So it's going to be great.
Let's touch on that first, and you mentioned you can't wait to be back out in front of people again. We are slowly getting back out the other side of behind closed doors boxing now. How much does that mean to you to know that you'll be defending these belts in front of a lively crowd as well?
There's nothing better than like fighting in front of a crowd. Like, obviously we're professionals, so crowd, no crowd, we're going to go out and get the job done. But nothing beats a crowd. When times get hard, crowd revs you on. It just makes it more fun, more entertainment, and then beating up a person like Sam Maxwell in front of a crowd is just going to make it much sweeter, you know. So that's it. I don't want to beat him up in front of nobody, miss out on that opportunity. You know, I want everyone to see this. I want everyone to see a fantastic performance that I plan to put on. So nice.
Akeem, you're all smiles today, but I imagine that it's been difficult at times this year with everything that's happened with injuries and waiting for dates and such. How quickly were you over the disappointment after that injury earlier in the year, and how much did being a seasoned pro now help you deal with something like that?
Well, that's the thing, you just touched on right there. Being a seasoned pro, if it wasn't for the case of that, then yeah, I probably would have dwelled on it, you know what I mean, and maybe, I don't know, not been ready. But for me, it's a case of we are professionals, so we've got to stay ready. A true professional can perform no matter the weather, the wind, and get on with the job. So that's how I look at it. So for me, yeah, man, I was a bit disappointed, but you got to get over it, lick your wound straight, get back into it, recover, get back into camp, and roll on with the next date. So we got a next date, so I'm just happy. It's not like the opportunity's gone, so it's all it is what it is.
Throughout the whole time we've been waiting for this fight, I've seen on Instagram and stuff, there's been a little bit back and forth between you and Sam Maxwell. I know you don't mind having a few words with your opponent. Is that all fun and games to you?
It's what it is, you know, like fun and games. For me, people take it, some opponents take it personal, that's on them. Personally, take it personal, I just think you're a little bitch. Can I swear in here? Can I swear? Yeah. You're a little bitch, so you know what I mean, that's how it is. But each to their own, you know, so yeah, like it is what it is. Like water, it is what it is.
Seen you've had some pretty good sparring in preparation for this. Former world champion Lee Selby, I know you've been in with Gavin Gwynn as well. What was that work like?
Yeah, great, man. Sparred with them guys loads of times. Always learning tricks of Selby, Gavin, all them guys. So no better preparation than, like, how I look at it is like, if you mix at the top level, world level, and then you drop them back down to British level, it's going to be like nothing, isn't it? So there's nothing Sam Maxwell can bring to me that I haven't seen before in my eyes. You know, I've mixed it with all great type opponents, all type of levels, from European to world levels. I've been at the top in my eyes, you know what I mean? Now I just got to be at the top and show it on fight night. That's the case.
Let's talk about Sam then, Akeem. I'm sure you've watched some of his fights and stuff like that. What do you think he does well, and what do you think he doesn't do so well as well?
Sam Maxwell is a good fighter, and if he wasn't a good fighter, he wouldn't be in with me. I only fight good fighters because I want to show how good I am. But he is a bitch, and I'm going to show you the bitch. But yeah, that's really it, man. You know what I mean? Like, he's a great fighter. I'm a greater fighter, and come 28th of August, I'm going to show it to the world. That's it.
Sam's made no secret of the fact he's pretty confident of a stoppage in this fight. When you've got an opponent that's talking like that and saying those things in public, does that give you a bit more excitement going into a fight?
Yeah, man, I love it, man. I don't know, they all say this. They all say they're going to stop or do this or whatever, but I love it. Like, you sit there and you say, oh, I'm going to knock you out, or I've seen loads of media stuff of, has he got the power to knock me out? And I think that's just so exciting because it's like, it just makes it like more, I don't know, I get off of danger, excitement. So if it weren't nothing like that, it'd just be boring. So, but come on, he is not knocking me out. But it's good he's going to try. It's good that, you know what I mean, he's got hopes, high hopes, but just for me to go crush his hopes, isn't it? Crush his hopes and leave him my bouts in style.
When you visualise the fight, Akeem, how do you see it playing out? What kind of fight do you think we can expect?
See me giving an ass whooping from like first round to 12th round. If that goes that long, maybe he might quit before, who knows, but I'm going to beat the crap out of him from the start. So I'm just going to give him a beating, like, you know, man, a good beating in style, and that's just how I see it going.
Akeem, you've got the jewels on today, notably on that shoulder there, the British title, absolutely beautiful belt, one of the most coveted belts in all of boxing. It's surely in your ambitions to win that outright.
You know, I really thought too much about it a bit because it's a case of I look at which fight's in front of me. So deal with Sam Maxwell, sit down with the team after and look at the options, you know. Obviously, it's clear to know once I beat Sam Maxwell, there's so many options, doors open for so many different ways, whether I want to go down the international route, go down the European route, or whether I want to stay at British and win it outright. So it's literally whatever makes the most sense financially and beneficially for my career. So, you know what I mean, we sit down and we go from there. But yeah, I think it would be ideal to win it outright, depending on how quickly the board get on with a mandatory, and then go from there. But yeah, it would be nice.
No, I believe him right. I'm saying that Sam Maxwell actually has a top 10 ranking with the IBF as well. He's a world ranked fighter. If you beat him, that must mean surely you are as well. How much of an extra incentive is that? You said you might look at national routes and stuff like that to know that not only will you keep these belts, you'll move up in the world rankings as well.
I think he's WBO, isn't it? I think he's highly ranked with WBO. I think so, anyway. But yeah, regardless, you know what? Yeah, like it would be good. It's a bonus to get the ranking, but I don't even care about that no more because I should have been world ranked from a long time ago. I personally think, you know what I mean, from winning the IBF European, defending it. I was told, you know what I mean, for the IBF European, I beat a fighter in Foley, what was ranked high with all the governing bodies. I was told beating him would get me a world ranking. That's why I took the fight. Didn't get it. I got told defending it, you know what I mean, against an undefeated fighter in Bill Raymond would get me world ranking. Didn't get it. You know what I mean? I beat people like Chris Jenkins early on in my career for WBC titles, you know what I mean? Still didn't get it. So after winning these titles, I was told winning these titles put you in top 10 in all the governing bodies. Didn't happen. So you know what, yeah, it is what it is. I don't really care. Like, I just want to go out there, make a statement, show that, you know, I am the best, ranking or not ranking. Obviously beating Maxwell, they can't deny me and they better give me my ranking, but I don't really care too much. You know what I mean? It's just a bonus on top of me just going where I'm going to the top.
Okay, I'm going to leave the final word to you for those tuning in to watch Ready Ready Rival defending these titles August 28th. Tell the fans what they can expect to see.
I'm telling you, fans, you do not want to miss this. This is going to be a great show. Shout out BT Sports. Frank Warren putting on a great show, great card. And forget the card. Just mine and Maxwell fight alone is a banger fight. You lot do not want to miss out on. I'll tell you that straight for now. Action packed from the first round to the last round. That's why I picked the fighter in Sam Maxwell. I could defend against anybody, but I chose a hard fight in Sam Maxwell because I want to give the fans what they want. So you better tune in. You better tune in and be prepared to see a great action packed fight. You get me?
Akeem, thank you as always. Speaking of Boxing Social, best of luck.